Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Chicago Cubs were in Cincy to do battle with the Reds, and the Cubs crushed the opposition. The final score was 9-1. Jake Arrieta was victorious on the mound, turning in an impressive 13 strikeout performance. The Cardinals paid visit to the Brew Crew at Miller Park in Milwaukee, and the Brewers came away with the win. The final was 1-0. The Pittsburgh Pirates were in Phoenix to take on the D-backs, and Pittsburgh was victorious in this one. The final score was 3-2. Francisco Liriano earned the victory on the mound and had the strikeout pitch working as he racked up 12 in this one. The Nationals went up against the Marlins in Miami, and the Marlins came away with the win. The final was 4-0. Matt Latos twirled a dominating complete game shutout on the mound for the victory. The Braves were at Citizens Bank Park to do battle with the Phils, and Atlanta held on for the extra innings victory. The score was 3-1. The Giants went up against the Rockies in the Mile High City, and Colorado grabbed the win in this one. The final score was 3-2. The Los Angeles Dodgers did battle with the Pods at Petco Park, and it was free baseball with the Dodgers coming away with the win in extra innings. The final 4-3. Adrian Gonzalez turned in a nice performance offensively with 3 base hits. His modest hitting streak now stands at 9 straight games. The Mets headed across the East River to take on the Yankees in the Bronx, and the Yankees came away with the win in extra innings. The final score was 8-6. The Blue Jays were in St. Pete to take on the Tampa Bay Rays, and it was the Blue Jays who came out on top, 8-0. Mark Burley earned the victory on the hill, tossing a complete game gem. The Red Sox paid visit to Charm City to take on the O's, and it was the Red Sox who came out on top. The score was 4-1. David Ortiz was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs. Rick Porcello held the opposition in check, allowing only 1 earned run over 8 strong innings and earning the win. The Royals were on the south side of Chicago to take on the White Sox, and it was the Chi Sox who came away victorious. The score was 7-5. The Indians took on the Tigers at Comerica Park in Detroit, and it was the Tigers who prevailed, 9-4. Nick Castellanos led the charge offensively with 3 RBIs in the contest. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Rangers were in Anaheim to take on the Angels, and it was the Angels who came out on top, the final 6-4. Albert Pujols showed off his power, blasting 2 home runs and picking up 3 RBIs in the process. The Houston Astros paid visit to the East Bay to do battle with the Athletics. The A's came away with the win. The final was 2-0. The Minnesota Twins did battle with the M's at Safeco Field, and it was the Twins who came out on top. The final was 2-0. Felix Hernandez twirled 8 solid innings, allowing only 1 earned run, yet still came away with the loss on the mound. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
First pitch is moments away in Cincinnati. The Cubs and Reds are next. From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's focus first on the two starters that get the ball here this afternoon.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as Joe Madden will line them up like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. And defensively, you see the Reds line up like this behind him. Jonathan Herrera will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off the game to win for the Cubs, third baseman, Jonathan Herrera.
Underway here this afternoon as right away this ball's headed for the hole and into right field. A one-pitch leadoff single to start things out.
They got right out in front of this pitch and pulled it sharply right through the hole. Now they get something started early with the leadoff man on base to begin the ball game.
He's set, now the pitch. Lined into left center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Well, that didn't take long. You get the leadoff single to start off the game, and then you follow that up with a two-base hit. They're already on the scoreboard, just two batters into the ball game.
Ryan Sweeney will stand in looking to keep this first inning rally hot. Now here's the first pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He waits, now the pitch. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. From the stretch. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Here comes another 0-2. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and that's off the left field wall. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Well, they are definitely not having any trouble seeing this guy so far. A second run's in to score on the double. It's 2-0 now already, and he's already putting his guys in catch-up mode here in the first inning.
Chris Coghlan will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Eric, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
Bird moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Pause, now the pitch. Rizzo out in front here as this is pulled foul into the seats in right. He's ready now, the pitch. Oh, and a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
And I got a feeling the last thing these guys want to do is get someone up in the bullpen here in the first inning. But they might not have a choice because this is 4 hits against them already, and that last one was smoked.
First pitch on the way. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing hard liner to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
I think the phrase here is, when you're hot, you're hot. He's been on fire the last week or so, and it's going to continue here as he drives this all the way out to the wall. It'll wind up an RBI triple.
Here's Starlin Castro on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And this play is the very definition of trading a run for an out. It's been an ugly inning so far, so I'm pretty sure they'll take anything they can get at this point.
Miguel Montero will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. There to play it is Phillips. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Cubs lead this one 5-0. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Billy Hamilton will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
And they've got themselves a pretty good-sized lead in the division coming into play. Certainly not out of reach yet, but they've got to be pretty comfortable with where they're sitting at this point in the year.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
How about that sequence right there? Fastball, fastball, and fastball again. No surprise what he's featuring out there today. Just straight hard stuff. And he gets the 3-pitch see you later.
Now the pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And Sweeney's there to put this away for out number 2.
Well, you always want to avoid using a lot of energy in the early part of the game, and he's taking that to heart. 5 pitches and 2 outs already here in the bottom of the first.
Joey Votto will stand in, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as you see the average there over the course of the last 9 ball games. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Here it comes. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Reds are down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Travis Wood will stand in to lead off the second. And what will they do for an encore after the first inning they put together?
Well, you know, Matt, they might not have to do anything at all. That's how good the first inning was.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And this is past to diving Phillips, a base hit.
Boy, the hits just keep on coming here. You see the highlighted column right there. That's 6 against him already, and we're just in the second inning.
Jonathan Herrera will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. And here's the first pitch. And this will be fouled away. He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Behind the bag at second. Phillips retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
And here's a spot where you can see he just doesn't get that bat on a level plane through the zone. This is an uppercut swing like he's trying to hit it out of the park, and it winds up a routine pop-up.
Here's Javier Baez as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And he is in there.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Don't let him score.
And a sure sign that trouble is afoot, as there is already some action in that bullpen now, and we're just in the second inning.
Stop him right here.
Here's the first offering. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Therefore, it is Votto, 2 away now.
You certainly love a one-pitch pop-out in that spot. That's like a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Chris Coughlin will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. Comes set. Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. He's set. Now the pitch. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Todd Frazier will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Here we go.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Now here it comes. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Grounded, foul. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away. Marlon Byrd will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Here's the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Ready now on 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He'll try again, 1-2. Oh, and he rips this one to first. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We've played 2 full. Cubs lead it 5-0. Anthony Rizzo is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Here's the first offering. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. And this is going to get between Hamilton and Bruce and head out to the wall. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Now batting.
More trouble here to start this inning, too. They've had this guy's number so far, and now here's a leadoff double on the very first pitch. Right back into the stretch with the runner in scoring position.
Chris Denorfia will stand in now with the runner at second following the leadoff double.
Yep, more hot water here to start the inning, and it's right back into that stretch again. And this is starting to become a theme for him.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Comes set, now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And I think that might have been a first. The first ball they've taken the entire game. Sound the trumpets.
1-2 as he chases the slider.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Here comes a 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. So with 1 gone here in the inning, it's time to check out the Cubs' upcoming schedule so you can plan your week around staying at home and watching Cubs baseball here with us. Starlin Castro will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch to him. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. And now he bobbles it on the transfer, and they won't get anyone.
And you start to wonder if maybe this guy on the mound here, I don't know, broke a mirror this morning or opened up an umbrella inside. Maybe he walked under a ladder because everything's gone against him so far. And this, too, is going to go as an infield single.
Miguel Montero will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Yeah, on a chopper like this, probably the right decision not to go after that guy from third. So he wisely just takes the out at first, and he allows the run to come home and score.
Travis Wood will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
From the stretch. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. And this is going to get between Hamilton and Bruce and head out to the wall. And the rout is officially underway. It is 7-0.
Gotta like your chances when you put up 7 runs early in a ball game. They are off to a hot start, no doubt about it.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And that means that's going to do it for starter Mike Leake. Paul Mahalam is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the third inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Jonathan Herrera will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game, as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the third inning. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And the runner will score from second.
When you're already losing, the one thing you can't do is give away more runs. I mean, you're already in the hole. The last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what's happening right here. Things are going from bad to worse now.
Here's Javier Baez, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Pause, now the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball, as he's behind 0-2 now. He waits, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. A runner on first with 2 away. Now another 0-2. And a foul tip here, but it's held onto for the out. Good work behind the plate, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 8 and the Reds nothing. Brian Pena will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom 3 in the batting order here, as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1.
And that guy right there is the beneficiary of all these early runs. He's got to be the happiest guy in the ballpark.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. 1-1 pitch swung on and pulled down the line to third. And the flip on by Herrera is in time for the first out.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Zach Cozart is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Now here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and another chance at third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Paul Mahalam will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
I think he had to take that one, because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Ryan Sweeney will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
The right fielder, number 6, Ryan Sweeney.
First offering on the way. First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came, and that'll get into center field for a leadoff single.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. And some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
And you're just not going to get a better double play ball than this one. He's in perfect position, but then I think his hands got started a little bit before the ball got to him. The old saying, be quick, but don't hurry. This one's going to wind up a very costly error.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in, and after the error, that certainly changes the scope of this inning around.
Yeah, you were looking at maybe 2 outs and nobody on. Now it's 2 on and nobody out. That's about as big a change as you can get.
He's ready now. The pitch. Oh, what a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. And the runner will score from second.
Now batting, left fielder,
Chris Denorfio will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Now the first pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this will get foul for strike 2. He's set. Now the pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. He'll come home with it. Oh, and Bruce is on target. He's out at home plate.
Yeah, and you just have to know your outfield arms out there, especially out in right field. You can see him chugging around third base. He knew it was going to be close, and a good throw here is going to nail him trying to score.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Now here's a ground ball for Cozart. This could be 2. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1.
And here's why you always go in hard at second base. This could be a very easy double play ball, but you see the aggressive slide here. That really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up getting just 1 on that play. Excellent aggressive base running.
In now, Travis Wood, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
It's slicing, but will stay inside the right field foul pole for a home run. 3-run home run down the line in right as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, I've got to say, some days at this place, the ball just seems to jump a little better than others. We've seen quite a few balls hit hard already. This is the first one that leaves the yard, but I've got a sense it's not going to be the last.
Up next for
Into the box now, Jonathan Herrera.
Jonathan Herrera.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And the big inning will continue. It's a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as the blowout continues.
Oh, he's absolutely wearing it out there at this point. I mean, here's back-to-back home runs on top of what he's given up already. Come on, enough's enough.
Now batting,
Here's Javier Baez
Javier Baez.
as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right out of play. And now a pitch on the way. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cubs are on top, 14-0. Billy Hamilton will stand in to begin their half of the 4th with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
1 strike offering now to Hamilton. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Third and final game of this 3-game set comes your way Sunday afternoon. That's tomorrow as you see the pitchers scheduled to take the mound in the series finale. Brandon Phillips will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Now the pitch. Chopper foul. Now another 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fouled back. Here's another 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Here comes the 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The pitch. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He set down the first 12. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Cubs lead this one 14-0. Ryan Sweeney will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the first pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Pitch on the way. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Bird will give it a look, but this falls for a single.
And you can tell when these guys have gone up to the plate, they've had a plan. They're just not wildly swinging, hoping for things to work out. They've been looking for specific pitches in specific locations. The advanced scouts, they've earned their pay in this one.
Chris Coughlin will be the batter. He reached on an error and later scored his last time. First pitch coming. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Has a look, now the pitch. Now the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to left field. Under it is Bird as he takes it for out number 1.
This has just been a rough day for this guy so far in this one. Everything they're hitting is hard, even if it's right at someone.
Anthony Rizzo will step in, an RBI single this last time around. Now here's the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, it's still early and no lead is ever safe when you've got more than half a ball game to go. But you have to wonder if maybe it might not be a bad idea to put up the red light with the lead where it is.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. For Sweeney, just his first stolen base here in the month of April. He's ready. Now the pitch. Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. Bruce will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a two-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
Sam LeCure is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. And that one's out of here. What another nickel in the merry-go-round. This one is getting ugly. Two-run shot to straightaway center as this lead got even wider.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
The batter, number 13, shortstop.
Here's Starlin Castro. And that is going to be his third hit so far as this is lined into left for a base hit.
Let's get back on track.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his third hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Miguel Montero will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Stop! Under 2 years.
And here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
A check of Castro, and now the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And there you go. You've got the pitcher on deck. And this is where you need to be working the count a little bit. But instead, he's chased 2 pitches out of the strike zone.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Another 0-2 home. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Comes set. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss on a pitch that winds up hitting him. And rather bizarrely, the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cubbies are in front, 16-0. Todd Frazier will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
The 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Jay Bruce will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to 3rd. And the flip on by Herrera is in time for the first down. Marlon Byrd will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The next pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here's the 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. From the belt. Kicks and deals. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Brian Pena will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the runner is in from second.
Well, the offense for these guys has kind of been like you, Steve, all year long. Been on vacation. They didn't get much going yesterday at all. They've been shut down pretty well in this one, too. But finally, a little hope. They're on the board here with the RBI single.
Zach Cozart is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He waits. Now the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. 1-1 pitch on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now the 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Cubs are on top, 16-1. Travis Wood will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Now here it comes. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Now the pitch. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
The batter,
Jonathan Herrera will get another shot. He homered his last time. First pitch on the way. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Javier Baez will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Boy, we always talk about pitch speeds from pitchers. How hard are they throwing the ball? How hard was that ball hit back up the middle? Way harder than it was thrown, I can guarantee you that.
Stepping in now, Ryan Sweeney, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
And you know, there are plenty of times when a team's not going to score 17 runs in a week. And these guys have got it done in 1 game so far. How about saving a few of those?
Chris Coughlin will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first offering. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. And the throw will go to second as they get the 4th out. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. Anthony Rizzo will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. First pitch to him. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Cubs lead it 17-1. And it looks like we're going to have a move for a pinch hitter as it's the left-handed hitting Skip Schumacher that starts to loosen up in the on-deck circle. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. The 1-0. Fouled back. The 1-1. Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. 2-2 pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now another 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Billy Hamilton will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. One on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits. Both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Brandon Phillips will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. First pitch here is swung on and chopped toward the right side of the infield. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order, and as you can see, they are way behind. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. J.J. Hoover will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Chris D'Onofrio is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Wrong.
1-0 on the way. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Bruce is in his tracks now. 1 gone.
Now, looking ahead, you wonder if maybe he'll get one more shot at the cycle. Might need a little help, but it's not over for him yet.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
One thing we can say about this game, Neither team's been afraid to swing the bat. I mean, here we are this late into the ball game, and we still haven't seen our first walk.
Slice down the left side, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Montero waits, now the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Joey Votto will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Here's the first pitch to him. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
First offering on the way. Todd Frazier is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. They can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors thus far for Cincinnati. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll round it and try for 3rd.
I'm not sure if this will wind up being a triple. It really should be a 3-base error. I mean, here it is. He was there in plenty of time. He just winds up with a handful of air. And they are going to hit him with an E. It's well deserved.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. He's set, now the pitch. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Marlon Byrd standing in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Pause, now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt them after all as the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati, and they remain well behind. Travis Wood will dig in, needing to come up with a 3-bagger to complete the cycle. Tommy La Stella is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Tommy La Stella.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And Oh, dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. Now the first pitch. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball to the left side that's going to get by Cozart and into left, a base hit.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez will try again, working on a good ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Here's the first offering. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. From the stretch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Runners are at first and second with one away. He's ready. Now the pitch. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. First and second now, one man out. The next 0-2. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Bird is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he fails here in his bid for a 5-hit ball game, but he's had a game to remember, no doubt about it.
Chris Coughlin will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Now here's the first pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Comes set. Now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here's the 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Big pitch here, 1-2. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Cubs strand a couple, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Jason Mott will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Brian Pena will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Here's a ground ball to first. To the bag with it himself is Rizzo for the out.
This isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or 2. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
This is foul right side. Here's the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone! A
mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. A solo shot here to left, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. Brennan Bosch will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors thus far for Cincinnati. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
The pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 6,
Billy Hamilton will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
Way outside. 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. 1-2 offering is hit in the air out to straightaway left. Denorfia is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 17-2. Burke Badenhop will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Anthony Rizzo will try again, working on a good ball game. 3 for 5 thus far.
first baseman number 44, Anthony.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And the pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, these fans will be happy to see this guy leave town. That's for sure. He is absolutely eating them up here in this series. He delivers again.
Chris Denorfia will step in now, and if he can find a gap somewhere, he'll have a good shot at completing the cycle. Now the first pitch. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. And this is going to get between Hamilton and Bruce and head out to the wall. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first.
And you know what? I think even if he had a shot at 3, he might have pulled the ripcord anyway right there at second base. You know why? Because this double officially gives him the cycle. And that's a feat that is statistically more difficult to accomplish than even a no-hitter. So congratulations to him. Somebody get him that baseball.
Starlin Castro will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. First pitch coming. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. From the belt, kicks and deals. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Here's another 0-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. And this will be fouled away. One out and a runner on second base. He's set, now the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
He's ready now, the pitch. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here's the 1-2. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
And you know, the only way you're going to tie this guy up on the inner half is if you go up and in. And if you leave it belt high, he can handle that pitch, and he handled that one all right.
Sean Marshall will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Dexter Fowler will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24, Dexter Fowler.
Now a drive out to the gap in right center. And this is going to get between Hamilton and Bruce and head out to the wall. Heading for second now is Fowler. Fowler around second. He's headed for third. And Fowler will get there. He's got a triple.
Talk about flying. With his speed, he doesn't need a coach. Not even going to look at him. He's made his mind up. When he hits second, I'm not stopping. I'm getting to third.
Standing in now, Jonathan Herrera. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Bruce with the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Well, it's been a big inning already, and they tack on another run here on the sacrifice fly. But at this point, I think defensively, you're just happy to take an out.
Javier Baez will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pena is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and no one left on base. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Cubs are on top, 21-2. Masahiro Tanaka will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Brandon Phillips will lead things off here in the ninth in what's been a truly forgettable ball game for this home nine, and not a very inspiring performance either.
And I guess the kicker for me is the way that these guys are responding. It's one thing to go out and get clobbered. It happens, but when you get guys going through the motions, not running out ground balls, not backing up, that's where I take issue.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. He'll need to guard against that.
1-2 now.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
One, two. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Joey Votto comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Ball 3.
And like most guys, the further ahead in the count he gets, the more dangerous he becomes. He's going to lock in on 1 pitch, 1 zone, and he'll hurt you if he guesses right.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Full count pitch on its way. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Here's Todd Frazier now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Pitch on the way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now the pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. He'll try again, 1-2. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
You know, you keep wondering if this is going to be the day that it ends, and it just never seems to happen. This is really becoming an incredible streak.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 21-2. So long from Cincy.
Is Travis Wood. His record is now 4-0.
La música de Harry Fraud.